Hello, my name's Austin Jarrett from Allett Mowers, and today I want to talk to you about our Kensington range of cylinder mowers. A cylinder mower means that it mows using a scissor cutting action using this cylindrical blade here. The cylindrical blade rotates and we have a stationary base plate. That allows the grass to be cut very close to the ground, but also means that we get a scissor cutting action, which is much healthier for the grass plant. There's no brown tinges on the tip of the blade of the plant, and the plant is much healthier because it doesn't bleed as much. We specialise in cutting fairly low grass, lower. A cylinder mower is not for mowing very long grass. That's when you need a rotary mower. A rotary mower has its place in your garden for taking long grass shorter, but it will never give you a beautiful lawn like a cylinder mower will do. The Allett Kensington is available in 3 sizes. This is the 20-inch, the widest, and it also comes in a 17-inch and 14-inch. They're all petrol engine driven, and we use the Kawasaki FJ100 engine, which is plenty powerful enough to power this mower. Not only the cylinder, but drives the rear roller. If we start at the front, we're using a steel roller with bearings, which controls our height. I'm able to control the height of cut by turning the knob at the back, looking in the window, and you can see the roller actually changes its position to allow me to attain the height that I really need for a great lawn. The Kensington model also has a rake just behind the front roller. This combs the grass, makes it stand upright and presents the grass plant to the bottom blade ready for mowing. The 6-bladed cylinder gives a really wonderful finish, and it's especially strong at heights of cut from 15mm through to about 25mm high. The mower is controlled from the handlebars. The handlebars can be adjusted to the height the operator requires by using 3 positions which are adjusted down here. The handlebars fold for storage or for transport, and then are instantly locked off like so. I have throttle control, and I can control the blade drive and the rear roller drive separately. The blade drive, I move the red lever forward and lift the handle. That will engage the cylinders, and then the rear roller drive is separate, and I can lift this lever here. I can actually release the blade drive lever once I have the rear roller engaged, so that I can use either hand. When I release and restart, the blade drive won't accidentally come in. I have to make really the positive effort to engage the blade drive by moving that red lever forward. The Allett Kensington mowers all come with a strong grass box. We mould it out of plastic. It makes it very strong, very durable. It doesn't scratch, it doesn't go rusty, and it's great if you just bump into the corner of your rockery. The grass box mounts really simply, just to this bar on the front, and just drops on like this. One of the really great things about the Allett Kensington mower is that it produces a really fantastic lawn. It mows very precisely, and the rollers create very strong striping. But do you know, if you want to create a really great lawn, great mowing in itself is not enough. You need to do other things to your lawn to cultivate it, to get rid of the weeds and to make the grass stand upright and to keep the lawn really healthy. So what we've done with the Kensington mower is we've made it much more versatile than just being that great mower. What we can do is we can remove the cylinder mowing unit and we can replace that with a variety of tools. Now, I've prepared this machine, and it's not going to be quite as quick as this when you do it in your own garden, but what I need to do is to get the Allen key that was provided with the mower. I need to remove some little screws, 2 of them. One is in here and one is in here. I remove the grass box hoop. I have 4 retained screws which I'm using the same Allen key just to remove this side guard. I've already done that. and you can see the screws are all retained, so I'm not going to lose those. Once I've done that, I'm in a position then to be able to remove the cylinder. And with that out, I can now insert alternative cultivation cartridges. So once we've removed the cartridge from the Kensington mower, we can then insert a whole range of cartridges that have been designed by Allett to give us that really great lawn. So let's look at the cartridges in more detail. So this is the cartridge we've just removed from the Kensington mower. It's a 6-bladed cylinder, and this gives a really good general purpose finish between 15 and 25 millimeters. You end up with a really lovely lawn. But as I say, it's not enough. I have the option now to be able to put in a 10-bladed cylinder. You can see that this cylinder, the blades are much more closely spaced together, and this will give a much finer cut, especially when you're mowing at low heights of cut. So this machine will mow down to 6 millimeters high, and particularly if you were down at that height, you would need to use a 10-bladed cylinder. The next cartridge is called the Verticut cartridge. You can see a series of virtually saw blades which do exactly that, saw into the sward. This rotor is driven in the same way as the cylinder is, and these blades cut into the sward. This cuts the rhizomes, which will grow into new plants and thicken up the sward to give a dense turf. It will also remove organic matter. So organic matter is thatch, and the thatch is the springy layer that you have in your lawn. This is not a good thing to have in the lawn. It's like having a mini compost heap at the bottom of every grass plant, and it's quite acidic. It absorbs rainfall, which would otherwise be available to the roots of the plant. It also absorbs nutrients, which again we would really rather the plants receive so that we get a good green lawn. So thatch control and cutting into the sward and removing that thatch and putting it into the grass box in one go is a really great way of improving your lawn. Continuing on that theme of cultivation of the turf, this cartridge we call the scarifier cartridge. And you can see these spring tine which cut into the sward again, but it's much more gentle. So I can use this at any time of year and it won't damage the sward or be anywhere near as aggressive as the Verticut. By raking the sward, we remove material, organic material, thatch, which we need to get out of the sward. But the other thing I really like to use this cartridge for is raking up leaves and loose debris that is on the surface. This will pick up pine needles, cones, most acorns, and certainly grass clippings and thatch that's on the surface. This next one is much more aggressive. The blade spacing on this is quite wide. It will go deeper, and the hooked nature of the blade makes it more aggressive. So we will now remove a small amount of plants and thin the sward. We will remove even more thatch, and we can get more depth. It will help as well improve drainage. This cartridge is quite obviously a brush, and this is really great for grooming your lawn, particularly if you want to put sand on the lawn to level it out. You need to brush that sand into the lawn before you mow again, and this is really useful for that. It will also pick up leaves. And finally we have an aerator. Now this cartridge actually isn't driven like the cylinder is driven. All that happens is this rotates like a wheel as you drive the mower along. You've no need to have the grass box on unless you need to add weight to get each one of these tines to penetrate into the grass. And this cartridge we call the aerator because it's adding air into the sward. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope it's helped you choose the mower that you need. Remember, we're about strong striping and about really fine lawn mowing. If you would like to see more information on the individual optional cartridges, then please look in YouTube and search for Allett Complete Cartridge System, and you will find a 9-minute video showing each of the cartridges working. Otherwise, find information about these products and our company at www.allett.co.uk.